The 2022 season was special for the Eagles, who made it all the way to the Super Bowl after a surprising rise. The team wasn't initially considered Super Bowl material. Their O-line was elite, but their offense and defense had room for improvement. That all changed with blockbuster moves like trading for wide receiver A.J. Brown and signing players like Hassan Reddick, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, and James Bradbury. Still, it all came down to one player, Jalen Hurts. After a promising but unproven start to his career, 2022 was a season he needed to prove himself as the Eagles' franchise quarterback, and prove himself he did. Hurts led the Eagles to a 14-3 record, with a high-powered offense and a defense that improved dramatically. But in Super Bowl 57, despite a phenomenal performance, over 300 yards passing, 70 yards rushing, and 4 touchdowns, the Eagles lost after a critical fumble. It was devastating, and many wondered if the Eagles would ever recover. Fast forward to 2023. The Eagles lost key players and coordinators, and their defense had significant holes. But once again, they found a way to succeed, starting 10-1. However, a shocking loss to the 49ers exposed their weaknesses. They barely scraped by in many games, and the defense was labeled fraudulent. Heading into the offseason, the Eagles had to make big decisions. They revamped their roster, losing some key veterans but bolstering the defense with players like Jalen Carter, Nolan Smith, and the addition of defensive coordinator Vic Fangio. They also made moves on offense, bringing in Saquon Barkley. By 2024, the Eagles had one of the NFL's best offenses and an offense that was nearly unstoppable. Despite an uneven start to the season, they went on a 10-game winning streak, finishing the regular season 14-3 once again. In the postseason, they dominated the Packers, Rams, and Commanders, earning a trip back to the Super Bowl. There, they faced the Kansas City Chiefs again. The stakes were higher this time. Could the Eagles avenge their loss and claim the Lombardi Trophy? The answer was clear. The Eagles' defense was a force to be reckoned with, and their offense, led by Jalen Hurts, was unstoppable. Hurts, who had been doubted, showed up when it mattered most. In a 40-22 victory, Hurts earned Super Bowl MVP honors, cementing his legacy as one of the league's brightest stars. The Eagles had done it. After a heartbreaking loss 2 years ago, they were back, stronger than ever, and now Super Bowl champions once again. Fly, Eagles, fly.